Hi, it's Liz Needham. Let's have a look at spread. So, when we talk about the spread of data, we're looking at measuring how far the numbers are spread out, usually from that centre. Okay, so from the centre, how far spread out are they? So, there are two ways that we can measure. We can talk about the range, which is the whole thing from the smallest to the biggest, and we can talk about the interquartile range. Now, we only do the spread when we're talking about numerical data, so not categorical. And our ranges, the formula is maximum minus minimum, and the interquartile range formula is upper quartile minus lower quartile. So a reminder that the interquartile range, that's talking about the spread of the middle 50% of the data. So that's the idea, spread from the centre. So let's look at an example. We've got heights here. And the first thing we're going to do is notice we've got our minimum and lower quartile values calculated for us and our maximum and upper quartile values calculated. So we just need to do the formula now to calculate what the range and interquartile range is. So the range is our smallest to the biggest, and our interquartile range is that middle 50%. So in this case, our range, our maximum is at 187 and our minimum is at 116.692, which gives us a range of 70.308 centimetres. Our interquartile range, we want to do an upper quartile, which is 168.5, take away the lower quartile, which is 155, and that gives us an interquartile range of 13.5. So what we want to do now is write both of those in a sentence. So in my sample, I notice that the range of heights for Year 11 students is 70.308 centimetres and the interquartile range is 13.5 centimetres. Let's have a look at a second example. So again, notice we've got our minimum and lower quartile values and our maximum and upper quartile values. Our range is the distance from the top to the bottom, biggest to smallest, and our interquartile range is the middle 50%. So let's calculate. So our range, maximum is 320, minus the minimum, which is 2, gives us a range of 318 seconds. Our interquartile range, upper quartile of 126.5, minus the lower quartile of 60.5, and that gives us an interquartile range of 66 seconds. So when we write that in a sentence, we're going to say, in my sample, I notice the range of wall sit times for Year 11 students is 318 seconds, and the interquartile range is 66 seconds. Thanks for watching.